So the film starts with an empty town near California, where an archaeologist goes in search of gold. After years, his dream of finding gold is fulfilled, but he does not know that this gold belonged to an evil miner named Stone, who was buried. With his laugh, and as soon as the archaeologist touched his gold, pieces of clay magically started flying in the air, and a body was formed again in his frame, i.e., Jarma, or, as soon as he touched the stone's gold, he came alive and reached the archaeologist. Before the archaeologist could talk to him, he killed the archaeologist by stabbing his axe in his body and then collected all his blood in a pot. The scene cut and we saw Birdie, who was the archaeologist's sister. Actually, the archaeologist had not come home for a long time, and his mother was very upset. The daughter encouraged him, and he said that even before he kept wandering in search of gold, even now he must be here somewhere and will come home. Just as the call ended, Birdie got an email. It was from his brother and the geologist. He opened the letter and saw that there was a map and a piece of gold inside it. He understood that his brother had really found the gold, and now he was calling her to extract this gold. So he wanted to go alone, but he gathered his whole group. Now they are separated. Everyone left for that town near California. On the way, one of Betty's friends, Axel, stops near a house to ask for directions, where there was an old man who got scared when he heard the name of the town and cursed Axel. The ghost of Stone will not leave you. I guess you did not come here after listening to his stories. He was so evil that even after his death, hell refused to accept him, and his soul is still in the world. He is wandering. He was buried in his mind. It has also been heard that Jarmiah Stone was a man-eater. He had killed his own wife and child. He also shows her a wanted poster of years-old Jarmiah Stone, who was the grandfather of that old man. The old man's grandfather had lost his hands trying to catch Jarmiah Stone, but no one had been able to catch Jarmiah Stone. Exclusive from old men. He says, "Give me your posters for $40. The Axel was feeling that he had fooled the old man by taking away an item worth thousands of dollars for $40, but in reality, he himself had been fooled because this old man had made many such posters inside the house. He used to distribute money to people by telling stories of Jarma or Stone like this. Although he himself did not believe in anything of Jarma Stone, now this old man because Jarma Stone. Jarmiah Stone used to earn money by telling stories. Jarmiah Stone was also angry on this. Today he had earned money, but perhaps after today he would not have been able to earn because Jarmiah Stone came to kill him. He threw his axe from behind, which stuck in the old man's back, and blood spread all around. Count that the old man was also killed at the hands of Jarmiah Stone. Here it was seen that the whole group of them was now. After reaching the town, Axel noticed that he had lost his watch, which was gifted to him by his crazy mom. His Finn started getting very angry at him. That is why Axel started looking for his watch before work. He could not find this watch, but it was found by a local girl, Eve, who asked him, "Is this what you are looking for?" She lives nearby with her aunt, and while they were talking, they heard Axel screaming. People ran there. Paz was in the salon and was scared of the pigeons present there. The town was empty, so this scream went far and wide, and even Sharif came here after hearing it. There were very few people in this town, so all the people who lived here knew each other very well. Sharif saw Eve and asked her about her, started asking about Auntie, and then asked the whole group that why have you all come here? Batty was about to tell them the truth, but at the same time, she put her hand on her mouth, and her partner lied to the sheriff that they have come here only for camping, and the gold piece which Batty was going to show to the sheriff, Batty's partner, took it from her hand and handed it over to another girl. Hearing about the camping, the sheriff also told them. He started giving advice as to where they should go here. Then Eve said, "I will guide them." Before leaving, Sharif had told them that the road ahead is very bad, so they will have to take only one car ahead and going ahead. They have to stay away from the mine. That is, Sharif was stopping them from going to the same gold mine for which people had come here, because of Axel, the one who had got the piece of gold. She thinks of running away from here. In vain. She fights with her lover and starts leaving from here. But before she could go very far with this gold piece, Jarmiah Stone came in front of her, who crashed her car, after which he took this girl out of the car and, holding her by the hair, separated her head from her body with his knife, and then took back her gold from her hand. On the other hand, now the whole group had reached the mind of Jarmiah Stone. These people now went inside a cab, in which inside the cab, Jarmiah Stone had died, and after rising from the same place where he was buried, Jarmiah Stone had also killed the archaeologist, i.e., Bertie's brother. Here they did not find Bertie's brother, but did find his bag. inside which was part of half of the map, and by following this map, Birdie tells that they will easily reach the gold. Now Eve present with them lived in Joycetown. As soon as she heard the name of Hussein, she got scared and panicked and said that if you people have come here for the treasure, you will just be killed. Saying this, she ran away from here and immediately went to her home. She told her aunt that they have come here for the treasure. Aunt relaxed her and explained that they will be punished for their actions. You can't stop him, but you don't go near them, but Eve couldn't see them all dying like this. She decides to go back to help them. As soon as she left, her aunt called Sharif that Eve's life was in danger and told everything to Sharif. But while following the map, all these people reached a hidden place inside which was filled with treasure. Seeing this, their happiness was immense. They did not even remember that Birdie's brother, whose map had given them, had reached here. They also did not find him here. Greed had blinded them as much treasure as they had. They filled it in bags. They filled it and decided that these people will come here tomorrow to collect the rest of the treasure, because now it was getting dark, and if these people stayed here, due to the greed of treasure, it would be difficult to reach the car. It is shown here that Jarma Stone also caught the running Eve who had come to alert them, but Jamya Stone thought that she was also after his treasure, so he caught her by the neck. Eve was also killed by stabbing her axe in her stomach. It was shown here that now this entire group had gone camping, and now when Axel goes alone, the sheriff catches him there. The sheriff thought that she would be with these people, but when he sees that she is not with them, he leaves her here and goes alone. Well, during their conversation, we saw here that one of his friends had also brought a gun because he felt that someone could snatch the treasure from him, whom Vahagan had brought to kill. His intentions were even more dangerous. He did not want to give any share to his friends. From his words, it seemed as if he would kill only his friends because the fewer the people, the bigger the share. Everyone was shocked to hear his words. They were just thinking that they saw a shadow coming from a distance. On coming closer, they saw that it was Jarma Stone, who she first frightened everyone by throwing the axe. Everyone else got scared and ran away to save their lives, except the one who had the gun. He was confident of the gun. He did not know that the stone was already dead and now it was impossible to kill him by any means, let alone kill him with the gun. He quickly fired bullets at the stone, but it had no effect. Seeing this, now he too got scared. He also thought of running away from here, but after picking up the gold, now a single girl had sat in the car before she could drive away from here. Jarma Stone throws his axe from a distance, which breaks her windscreen and gets stuck in her head, and she dies there. Seeing this, the rest of the people got scared and started running in the other direction. When they reached there, they saw that the man with the gun had already sat in his car and was preparing to run away alone, leaving his group members, but Jarma Stone prevented him from going too far. Jemiah Stone caught hold of the steering wheel of his car from the side window, and by turning the steering wheel rapidly, he made his car completely unbalanced so that his car collided with another car present there and got blasted, and in the same blast he was also burnt to death. The remaining 3 people were completely scared after seeing this incident. Now when they saw the face made of stone of Jemiah Stone, then they lost their senses. They ran away from there in reverse and there. They found Eve's aunt who brought them to her house to save their lives. Eve's aunt told them all that you should not have stolen her gold. Whoever steals her treasure wakes up, and every time he wakes up, he wreaks havoc. Now he will not leave you all. Now Eve's aunt tells them and us the old story of Jemiah Stone. 18512 made up and threatened that I will kill this girl. I will kill everyone. He requested me to save the girl with stones, but he had no mercy on anyone. He hanged the girl in front of everyone and brutally killed her with an axe, that too in front of everyone's eyes. And in this anger, all the people present there started firing bullets at him. Everyone was expecting that he would die, but despite taking so many bullets, he did not die because he had already burnt his soul. Debal had been beaten. He was actually a cannibal, i.e., a man-eater, because he pricked his finger in front of everyone, and then after spilling his blood on everyone, gave a debt to everyone that whoever steals my gold, I will wake up and kill him. Saying this, he went inside his mind and slept there. From that day till today, whenever anyone finds his gold, he wakes up and kills everyone, and then again. After completing his mission, he goes to sleep. Now you people have woken him up. He will sleep only after killing you people. The group members ask if there is any way to escape. Then she tells that there is only one way to escape. That is, you put back all the gold, even the smallest piece. Otherwise, the curse will not end. but they did not know who had the small pieces. Then Ant told them that you should call her to her mine, and by destroying his mine with dynamite, maybe he would die again. Now these people were planning that Jemiah Stone should also come to his house. Auntie picked up her lantern to burn Jemiah Stone, but from a distance, Jerma Stone threw his axe and that lantern broke. Due to kerosene oil and fire falling on the stove together, Ant was also burnt to death here. After this, she caught hold of the throat of one of the friends of this group. Before he could kill him, the other companion cut off his hand with his own axe, and then these people ran away with the dynamite, while Jemiah Stone took his axe in place of his broken hand. Out here, these three were planning to keep all the gold of Jemiah Stone in his mine, call him there and destroy it by placing dynamite. Now these people went to keep the dynamite inside the mine, while Birdie was waiting outside to press the dynamite button. The now shy Stone had also come to his senses. As soon as he saw these two here, he got angry and injured them by hitting them with his axe. Both of them were counting their last breaths before Jemiah Stone could kill them completely. Birdie quickly comes here and burns Jemiah Stone with a flare gun, and then along with his two companions. She tries to come out, but Axel refuses to come out because he had to completely destroy the gemstone. Birdie came out with her partner, but Axel remained inside and detonated those bombs. There was a huge explosion in which Axel was also killed. By now it was morning. Birdie and his partner were still alive. Both of them saw that there was still a little treasure with both of them. Betty's partner quickly. The bag of treasure was thrown away, and that's when the sheriff got lost. When the sheriff saw these two here, he gave them his van to help them, and then started looking at this place, which was fine till the night, but now I don't know how it was broken. He didn't know anything about the sentence of the night. He also found a bag here which was worn by Betty and her along with him, which as soon as he picked it up, a huge stone was seen tearing the ground. And the stones came out of the ground. The ion came out of the ground again to spread the devastation. And now what he will do. This story ends here with this mystery.